Every man is an island. Maybe that's why we often feel so lonely. We want to go meet people and we feel like we're going to die if we're left alone. On the other hand, we also often have times when we're so exhausted and we don't want to do anything. We don't want to meet our best friends, family members, boyfriends, or girlfriends. We just want to be left alone. When do you feel that way? Where do you want to go? The place that we go to when we want to be alone is usually called a hideout. It can be a room, a quiet house in your hometown, or your car parked on the side of the street. Hopefully, Heartbeat can be another one of your hideouts. This is Kevin's Heartbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Heartbeat for Tuesday, July 16th was You and I by IU. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Sometimes we need to run away to hide to our hideout to regroup and recharge so that we can face the world another day. Where is your hideout? Can Heartbeat be one of your hideouts? May? Let me tell you how you can find us. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a signed CD from Zanti. And on part 2, Big Shot will be with us on Culture Code. Yeah, what up? And you know that there's a special gift for one of you who leave us a message on our message board. You know, it's not too late, so leave us your messages and requests. Let's kick off today's Heartbeat with 2 songs. Here is I Like It by BTS and Baby Don't Cry by EXO. You've just heard I Like It by BTS and Baby Don't Cry by EXO. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me today. Start off Evans from Jamaica. This is first time here, so happy listening all the way from Jamaica. Hi there, Evans. Paris from Malaysia. Hello, Kevin. You're doing very good as a DJ. I will always tune in to listen to your sweet voice as well as giving you support here in message board. Lillian from Canada. Song request Wild by Nine Muses, please. Naila from Tunisia. Hi, Kevin. Oh, wow, E's and P's. Miss you so much. How are you? Hope you're fine. At this moment, I'm in love with BTS, and I want to listen to their song, School of Tears, please. Ablaim from Morocco. Hello, Kevin Oppa. How are you today? Today's very hot in Morocco. Can you play Super Love by Tin Top, please? Alright, thanks for sharing with us. This is some of your request songs. Wild by Nine Muses and Super Love by Tin Top. You've just heard Wild by Nine Muses and Super Love by Tin Top. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, get it now, please. If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on air button or download the Arirang cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Heartbeat website often and leave us your comments. I'll be playing more music for you. My Love by Lee Jong-hyun and I Love You by Taeyeon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Heartbeats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. The pain of the past was too big for me to handle. People passed me by on the street and I didn't have the strength to do anything. So I would just stand here, staring off into space. That's when you appeared to me, with a kind voice and eyes filled with concern. You asked me if I was alright, and wrapped around me warmly. You held out your hand to me and pulled me up. That's when I realized that I was still alive, and believed that as long as you were by my side, I would be able to tear my feet from the ground and move forward. Placing my cold hands in yours, I can feel your heat into my heart. The reason that I live is you. You have saved my life. The song we heard on tonight's Modern Words was The Reason Why I Live by Kim Hyun-jung. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. We're all warm-blooded creatures who breathe in and out. But ironically, it's not very often that we truly feel alive. This song, a man sings about a woman who has helped him to realize that he is alive and has kept him going. The lyrics, which say that the reason I live is you, is much more touching than a typical thank you. Kim Hyun-jung's The Reason Why I Live is a ballad that he released for his birthday on June 6th, dedicated to his fans. Kim Hyun-jung, who topped the Japanese Oricon charts with each of his singles last year, has confirmed that he will be making a comeback in Korea at the end of this month. We're all looking forward to that album. And also, Zea, please. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is Beautiful Day by Oban Chakapa and The Day That She Got Married by Vibe. Random quiz. On our random quiz, we give out random prizes each day, like CDs from Beast, Epikai, and Yoon. Today's winner will receive signed CD from Zion T. Here's the question. Today, our question is about science. Science. This is a man who saw an apple falling from the tree and developed a theory of gravity. Who is this man? Number 1, Dr. Jekyll. Number 2, Isaac Newton. Number 3, Steve Jobs. Let me repeat that for you. This is a man who saw an apple falling from a tree and developed a theory of gravity. Who is this man? Number 1, Dr. Jekyll. Number 2, Isaac Newton. Number 3, Steve Jobs. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board and at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. While you're doing that, let's listen to one more song. Here is Let the Wind Blow by Led Apple. That was Let the Wind Blow by Led Apple. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured out yet. Oh no! This is the man who saw an apple falling from a tree and developed a theory of gravity. Who is this man? Number 1, Dr. Jekyll. Number 2, Isaac Newton. And number 3, Steve Jobs. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a signed CD from Zion T. Alright, let's listen to one more song. Here is Talk to My Face by D-Unit. You've just heard Talk to My Face by D-Unit. And it's already time to wrap up part 1 of Hotbeat. Here is the last song for you. The Reason Why We Broke Up by Yuna. But I'm gonna come back with part 2. Alright, keep tuning in, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hotbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? B-E-T, Hotbeat.
Now welcome back to second hour of Hotbeat. That was Life by Heo Young-seng. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hotbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. It's a You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. We'll be playing Come to Me by Seonye of Wonder Girls and You've Fallen for Me by Chung Yong-hwa before coming back with Big Shot, yo, on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With Big Shot.
Culture Code.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
up, yo? What up?
Whoa.
Hey, I know you guys like miss me and stuff. I miss you too. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be talking about culture mistakes today.
Culture mistakes.
I think it's a good topic for a lot of foreign people, who's listening to this or visiting, that makes a lack of information before, coming to our country and getting to travel and stuff. So here's some information so you can avoid those culture mistakes.
Yep.
Since I lived in countries very different from Korea, I was always curious about this topic too. So I did a little research in a different websites,
I see.
I found a lot of stuff. So before, thank you bloggers, your sources helped me a lot for this program.
Okay.
But let's start with eating rice.
Eating rice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not just, I'm not talking about the acting of eating, but like some people stick chopstick in their rice.
Yeah,
have you seen
yes,
it?
yes.
But it's something that you should avoid. Why? Because in traditional Asian culture, I mean, not just Korea, people usually stick incense sticks upright in a bowl at funerals, for ancestors and,
Yes,
and
yes.
worship and stuff like that. So, and it is believed that to be a food for the spirits. So it's kind of like if you're sticking your chopstick in a bowl,
yeah.
in a rice, reminds people of that. Still for the elders right now.
Elders,
not
yes.
not people like us in our age. They kind of don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're eating with the elders and you stick
Do
the
that,
chopstick
yes.
on it, they're gonna look you kind of weird and stuff. So you should
True,
avoid
true.
that. Also, we have writing names in red ink. You know that, right? So you're writing a birthday card, a friend's name in a red ink pen. People won't be happy. They'll react
No,
very
no.
weird. They'll be like, so you wrote my name in red?
In red.
So what does it mean? It means that there are many superstitions here in Korea, and one of them is by doing it means that they will die soon or something like that. Because long time ago, the names of deceased were written in red on registers or gravestones and like that. And from what I know, one of the reasons is why, there's a lot of reasons, but one of them is long time in China, the king's name was the only name that was able to be written in red.
Oh, I see.
So whoever wrote the name in red, they were kind of impersonating as the king.
Oh.
So the king forbid the others doing it. They were like, you never put your names in red. That's only for the king. So it's kind of changed by time. It became a culture or superstition.
I see. That's
so
interesting.
yeah. So I would recommend if you're in Korea and you're writing a birthday card, just avoid the red pen.
Yeah, just avoid the
Yeah,
red.
because even me, I know these stories, but sometimes when I go to concert shows and I see my name in a guest list, but I remember someone writing in a red pen. It doesn't really feel good.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
feel
know the
good.
story, but it's yo, man, come on. Why you have to write my name in red? Okay? So don't do that. Oh, one of other mistakes that a lot of foreign people do that's very different is about wearing shoes at home. I think in South America too, we wear shoes at home. But in Korea, we take off our shoes getting inside home. Koreans, we spend a lot of time, cleaning the floors because the lifestyle is usually centered around the floor. Usually dining tables are very low to the ground.
Yep.
Traditionally, we do have the normal table, but we have the ground table too.
Yep.
And even today, most of people sleep on the floor.
True.
Even they can afford a bed, they don't buy it. They just sleep on the floor because that's a tradition. So they think it's really important to keep it hygienic, and clean. So I would say if you go to the Korean houses, don't look in a weird eye. Just take off your shoes. That's something normal for Koreans.
Yeah, it is normal.
And make sure you keep yourself clean because it will smell and don't know who that is. Keep it hygienic, man.
True.
So Kevin, I got a question for you. I know you lived abroad.
Yep.
So you lived a long time there. Oh, any culture difference from that country that you came from Korea?
Not really.
Not really?
Australia is I think it's
Pretty similar?
Pretty similar to Korea. But the one thing that I did a mistake
Uh-huh.
when I went to Brazil.
Okay.
Was that this gesture, this okay, you know, when you do your
Oh, yeah.
this hand
Okay sign, yeah.
okay sign. Everybody knows this okay sign.
Yeah.
This is bad in Brazil. This is
So,
something
so they got like offended?
offended. This is like a swear,
Really?
yeah, swearing
Is it?
to them.
Maybe. I don't remember that much because I've been in Brazil for just a couple of months, though. I don't remember that much.
So you know we do okay sign a
Yeah,
lot,
like, okay,
on the
okay,
stage,
you know.
on the stage or
Uh-huh.
whatever, like you know. But me and Dongjun, we were like so hyped up, like we were doing on the stage performance, and we were so hyped up, and the fans was like, "Oh, we love you," and then we're like, "Okay, man." And we did that, and then they were like, "What?"
Okay, so you want to fight?
Yeah. So guys, when you go to Brazil, try not to do the okay sign.
Yeah. Oh, whoever is listening from Brazil,
Yeah.
you know, do not take us a
Yes,
mistake.
mistake. You know,
That's why I'm here. You know,
Yes.
we're giving you culture
yeah,
difference.
culture differences. Yes, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, my boy Kevin had a difficult time. It'd be good if you write in a message board about what could be good in Brazil.
Yeah.
Other than
Other than doing
you know the sign that we
Sign
do
that we-
here.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
true.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. You know, it's always good to talk about culture differences. You know, you have a lot of difference. You know, we have around the world. But before we keep going on with our today's topic, let's
Yep.
take a little music break.
All right.
Let's see what we got for today.
We have Cinderella by Seonyeong.
By who?
Seonyeong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, you've just heard Cinderella by
Cinderella,
Seonyeong.
I should go home. Cinderella,
Cinderella.
it's 12 o'clock. I should go home. Yeah.
She's waiting for you.
Oh, really? 어디 계세요? Where are you?
One thing that I got in my mind that in Australia, if
Yeah.
you wear cab, not in a public street or something, but inside a building, like if you are meeting like an older person, the person who are older than you, and if you're wearing a cap in front of them, it's kind of rude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
And in the bar or restaurants or cafes, you cannot wear cap inside.
Really?
Yeah. In Australia, it's
So-
it's something security reason.
Wow, that's very weird.
yeah.
That's interesting too. Yeah.
So like in Korea and like I don't know about America. And,
It's kind of similar in Korea too, but not like in Australia. You know, in Korea, if you go to a very important places like you know office rooms or church, you know, they make you take your hat off
hat
because
off.
of the
True,
showing
true.
respect and stuff like that. But on bars and stuff like that, they make you take off.
Yeah.
That's
And even
interesting.
clubs, like in Korea, you don't need to take off your cap, right?
In a club, you need to get that swag with
Yes,
the cab.
right,
You
the
take
cab.
it.
Yes,
Come on.
But in Australia, like you cannot do like wear cap or anything on your head.
It's okay. My head is pretty. I'll go Australia. It's all right.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go more about Korean culture. Talking about respecting the elders. In Korea, if you're touching an elder, like or in a or someone in a higher rank on their head or the shoulder,
that one, yeah.
yo man, they're gonna get offended because in Korea, when you touch someone's head or shoulder, usually is to a child or someone younger than them. So if you touch a senior on the head or shoulder, it can be very downgrading, you know.
True.
So like they'll see you like, oh, this guy's very impolite, something very disrespectful. So is it like a thought of like, you know, treating them like a child?
Yep.
So I know like when you like all hyped and motivated, like you like to touch your elders and stuff, but please don't do that to Korean
Don't do
elder.
that. Never.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna yell at you. And you know,
Never.
I told you, culture differences. That's why you got me here. But hey, okay. And next one, I would say yes, this one. Talking loudly on the bus or on subway. You know, you see me, I'm a very loud person, you know, but I keep that manner, you know. Like any loud noise anywhere can be very disturbing,
True,
especially like if you're in like a public transport. And a lot of Koreans are very busy. It's because of the culture. They
Yes,
go
yes.
work all the time. They can't sleep a lot, and they'll try to get a nap, a little rest. And a lot of people, you know, like they talk so loud in the subway and stuff like that. And
Yes.
in some extreme cases, it's possible to get scolded, even in a restaurant or speaking loud. So I mean, I'm not saying you got like whispering or whatever, but just watch out the volume. I'm not saying like don't
True.
talk inside a bus
Yes.
on a subway, but there's a special like you need to put a little treat on your throat.
Yeah,
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
And Kwangi, are you listening right now? Kwangi,
Hangishi, I never met you, but he said something to you.
Kwangi,
so-
are you listening? You have to know this, okay? Please keep this rule, man. Come on. You're so loud, and he's so loud.
Oh, really?
All the time. Like right before he gets to bed, you know, he's just so.
Okay, I don't know what to
Alright.
say. I don't know the members, so skip that with Kevin.
All right.
Okay. So, any more culture tips on your mind that you want to share with our listeners? Tips that maybe you learned from Korea?
Learn from Korea. Oh, this was one of my interview that I had. When you do this peace
Oh, the
sign,
peace sign?
peace sign.
Yeah.
If you like in Hong Kong
Uh-huh.
or Taiwan, was it? I can't remember the country, but if you do the other way around like this,
Okay.
it's kind of rude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I do
this-
that a lot.
Yeah,
I shouldn't do that in Hong Kong
I
or
think
Taiwan.
I think that's for Hong Kong or Taiwan.
Oh.
That's the sign of swear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So gotta be careful.
It's very interesting how things change through different countries,
True,
right?
true.
Like when I keep on searching this kind of stuff for this culture code program, I get so surprised about it. Like so many things that we
Yeah.
didn't know that people might misunderstand.
And in China, like they have so many rules and like this. We do then like when elder laying down on the ground, and if you go over their head, it's very rude.
Oh, that's
that-
kind of similar in Korea too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of similar to in Korea too. Yeah, true. And I think like in Australia, I think that just happens easily, and they don't care about that. But in Asia,
Yeah, I think
especially
it's-
China and Korea.
Yeah, I
that's-
think it's like more like this Western and Eastern culture thing differs a little bit, you know. But hey, yeah.
What about in Latin America? Is there
Latin
is there a thing?
America? I think there's nothing like it's pretty similar with the Western culture, like the things that you're talking about. Some things in Western culture that we think is very natural, in Asian cultures we might think it's not. Especially like the things that you were saying about
Yeah.
the elders,
Yeah.
the respect thing.
Oh, and the things we talked about, like while we're having a music break, like colors. Like you gotta be careful with the colors.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you go to Western cultures, you gotta be careful with the colors.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, we respect all that, but
yeah,
you better.
I respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
respect,
Like
yeah, yeah.
wash your mouth. With
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of people get in trouble with it. So, yeah.
Yes. So,
yeah,
never make mistakes.
Yeah, tell your friend Kwangi, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know you, Kwangi Shi, but I'm just saying. Just, you know, hey,
It's all right. It's okay.
I wish I'd do this program again. Yeah, but anyway.
Anyways,
Oh,
all right.
oh, let's talk about this one, about the positive ones, about setting up the utensils, like the dinner dining, you know, fork and knife and chopstick and stuff like that. Like from a very young age, Korean parents teach and discipline their children dinner etiquette and a tradition custom, which means like this includes them preparing the table before the dinner, which involves like, you know, setting up the chopsticks, the spoons, the bowls, the side dishes, the napkins and all that. As a foreigner, of course, Korean don't really expect that. You know, we don't expect, you know, a foreigner come to our dinner table
Yep.
and set up that. But if you do this, you show a little bit of this traditional custom, you'll get really a nice, good impression. Because even Koreans, a lot of times, they forget to do that, you know, in a dinner table.
Yep.
But if you're foreigner, you do that. 점수 따, you get points, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying.
Points.
And plus, like, if your girlfriend is a Korean or your boyfriend is a Korean, and you do that in their house,
Yeah, the house is
they're like, oh, yeah,
wow.
we're getting married, man. Anyways,
Yep.
what else we got here? Oh, I think this is one of the favorite ones for the visitors that comes. We're talking about tips, living tips. Like, you know, in foreign countries, you leave a lot of tips, you know,
yes.
and some countries that you have to, that's
You
like
have to,
an
yeah.
obligation, right? But in Korea, listen, y'all, there is no need to give tips for any service.
Any services.
Yeah. Well, with the exception of some tourist hotels. Tourist hotels, maybe they charge you, but
Yeah.
always that 10% service charge is already added on your bill. So you're not expected to tip. Maybe in taxis, you know, however, it is possible that some drivers or some people, when they get the tip, they might feel like disrespected or insulted, you know. So watch out who you're giving the tips to.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you're saving your money, and also it's already in your thing. It's 10% like charge
receipt.
already, so that's a good thing for y'all, right? Yeah. Hey man, we learned a lot today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I mean, I think from how many time we did already?
Seven?
Six times.
6 times.
Last Friday, this Monday, so
6, 7.
no, the 6th. Oh, the 7th.
The
Oh, yeah,
7th,
yeah. 'cause yesterday we did the rap.
The rap,
Sorry.
yes.
But I think it's one of the greatest topic out of all of them, you know, because we're teaching something really good for the people. So, hey, man, I have to leave.
Oh. Is it
Come on.
already?
You're like, oh.
Like,
come
no,
on,
I was
let me do it again. Hey, I'm about to leave. You'll be like, oh, 이거 해줘야 되는 거 아니야?
no, I
I'm
was
about to leave, man.
No, I was concentrating on this topic, and I was like, is there any mistakes? Like I was about to, you know, think
No excuse, bruh.
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
And it's
Why
time.
so serious, man?
All right, why so serious? That's from Shiny. We'll listen to that. But before that, we'll say goodbye to Big Shot. Thank you
Yeah,
very
I'll let
much.
your boy tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you.
David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Hotbeat listeners? Today I'm out at Shindebang, and at Shindebang there's a beautiful park called Porame Park, and I'm walking around, and I found someone to interview for Searching for You. His name is, what's your name, buddy?
Hansel,
Hansel, where are you from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Can you tell us something amazing about Korea and one thing amazing about New Zealand?
Korea, I guess all the cheap food that you can buy in the streets.
What's something awesome about New Zealand?
New Zealand, the people and nature, those kind of things.
Out of all the cheap foods that you can go into Korea, what would you say is one of your top, favorite dishes?
Definitely jjajangmyeon.
Jjajangmyeon. Could you explain that to our listeners?
What can I say? It's a noodle dish made with a black bean sauce, and it's very unique. You have to try it. You can't really explain the flavor.
Right, Koreans call it Chinese food, but technically it's not Chinese at all. It's kind of the Korean dish, and you can actually order it to your place, and you can have it with other amazing foods like, what's the other food that you have it with?
Well, I myself have it on its own, but other people would like it to have like raw onions and this radish called tangmuji.
The yellow tanmuji, yes, those are side dishes that go really well with jjajangmyeon. What else have you been doing here in Korea?
Oh, I've just been working as a part-time teacher at a kindergarten, teaching English to children.
Wow, you teach kids in there? What's that like?
At the school itself, there's nothing different, but going there, it's quite an adventure.
How so?
Well, just to get into the place, I have to go through security checkpoints, give them my ID card, get a security pass, go through armed guards. The drill.
Sounds like Mission Impossible just to go teach some kids. Well, anyway, before we end the interview, Hansel, is there a song that you would like to request?
Yes. There's a song called 먼지가 되어, covered by Roy Kim.
Roy Kim's 먼지가 되어. That'll be coming your way, Hansel. Well, today, for Searching for You, I was out at Shindebang. If you're ever in this area, come check out the beautiful, beautiful park at Porame Gongwan. And until next time, well, this is David O.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Minako H from Japan. Hello, Kevin. I always enjoy Hot Beat. Today, I mastered up the courage to request a song I like. It's called I Want to Kiss You by Jeongyup from Brown Eyed Soul. Whenever I'm feeling lonely, I listen to this song and my heart feels a lot warmer. Alright, don't be lonely. I'm here for you, Minako. And this is your request song, Jeongyup's I Want to Kiss You, 입 맞추고 싶어요. That was Minako's request song, Jeongyup's I Want to Kiss You. Let's hear some more comments from you. Twati from Tunisia. Hi! First time listening to Arirang Radio. It's real rocks. Really rocks. I'm from Tunisia and I love Korea. So Arirang, I like a gift to the sky. Love you so much. Best of luck, oppa. Okay. Natalie from Philippines. Hello, Kevin. I got to listen to you again. Hope you're doing well, oppa. I wish you would read this in your most girly voice.
Love to hear your different voices. It's really funny.
Lisa from UK. How are you all? The weather here in UK is really scorching. Wow, it's like summer finally has arrived. Azuka from Japan. I really like your show's playlist. Makes me happy every day. Recently, I like Cute Girl's song. So I have a request. My request is Dashabet Super Duper Diva. And this is today's winner of special prize, an edited audio file of me reading their story. Alright, here we go. Chloe from USA. Kevin, would it be possible for you to send out a short audio clip with you saying, "Get it now"? I'm in love with your voice. Thank you. Well, if you really want, I can do that for you. Are you ready? All right. We need a little silence at the top and at the beginning, and I'll do the "Get it now," and you can save that audio clip. All right. Here we go. Get it now. You got it? All right. Okay. Is that enough for you? Thank you, Chloe, for your message. I'll be sending you this audio clip via email, so please leave us your email address on our Heartbeat message board. Any of our Heartbeat listeners can win this special prize, so leave us your messages and requests on our message board. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Supa Dupa Diva by Daljibet. You've just heard Supa Dupa Diva by Daljibet, and I'm going to tell you the answer to today's quiz. The question was, this man who saw an apple falling from a tree and developed a theory of gravity. Who is this man? The answer was number 2, Isaac Newton. The winner will receive a signed CD by Zion T, and announced after the show on the Beat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Okay, now we'll be back after one more song. Here is Unripe Apple by Hyuna, featured by Jung Il-hoon. You just heard Unripe Apple by Hyuna, featured by Jung Il-hoon, and Fly to Love by Luna Fly. It's time to close out Heartbeat for Tuesday, July 16th. I'll be coming back, don't worry, every day I'm there for you. Tune in to Heartbeat, and here is the last song for you, Passionate Goodbye by Psy, featured by Sung Si-kyung. Bye bye guys, good night.